Hi, I'm Beverly, and welcome back to the Caregiver's Table. I'm so glad you're here. If you're caring for a loved one, a parent, a spouse, a child, or even a friend, this space is for you. Each week, I share a few minutes of encouragement, a simple tip, stories from my own caregiving journey, and the honest truth about caregiving that people don't always say out loud. And through it all, a gentle reminder, you don't have to walk this road alone. So take a breath, settle in, and let's spend a little time together at the caregiver's table. Some seasons arrive with sunshine and open windows, but for caregivers, summer doesn't feel light at all. It feels like waiting rooms, new symptoms, hard conversations, and the quiet ache of watching someone you love decline while the world keeps celebrating outside. Caregiving comes with emotional whiplash. One moment, you're managing medications or sorting through medical decisions, and the next, you're trying to act normal at a family barbecue. The back and forth is exhausting. It's disorienting, and nothing is wrong with you for feeling that way. It's what happens when love and fear sit side by side. There's something important about naming this tension, especially in a season that's supposed to feel carefree. Caregiving teaches you to see the world differently, to notice the small victories, to hold on to moments, to find tenderness in places you never expected. But it also reveals the places where you feel stretched thin, where you miss who you used to be, where you wonder if anyone sees how hard you're trying. If you've ever felt that tug of war between loving deeply and feeling worn out, I want you to know this. You're not failing. You're human, and you're doing work that matters, even on the days that feel ordinary or overwhelming. I wanted to share a summer moment with Phil, one that still sits tenderly in my heart. It was one of those bright summer afternoons when the whole world felt loud with joy. Kids were running through sprinklers, neighbors were grilling, and the sun was shining, like it had something to prove. Inside our house, though, life was moving at a completely different pace. Phil had just come home from dialysis. He was tired, bone deep tired, but determined to sit outside for a few minutes. So I helped him out to the porch. He settled into the chair, closed his eyes, and let the warm air wrap around him. After a moment, he said, "Everyone thinks summer is easy, but sometimes even the sunshine feels heavy." He wasn't complaining. He was naming something real, something caregivers and care receivers feel, but barely say out loud. The world's pace doesn't match the pace of illness. Joy and sorrow can sit on the same porch, in the same moment, breathing the same humid air. That day, it taught me something. I still carry it now as I care for my mom. Caregiving often happens in seasons that don't match the world around you, and that mismatch can feel very lonely. But it doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. So if this summer has felt heavy for you, I want to normalize that. If you've ever felt frustration because your pace has changed, that's normal. If you've ever grieved the life you used to have, that's normal. If you've ever wished for just one day where nothing changed, that's normal too. Caregiving is a constant balance between what you want to do and what you need to do. You deserve grace in that space. You deserve compassion. You deserve room to breathe, and it's okay to take that breath. One verse that anchors me in the slower, heavier seasons is Isaiah 40:31. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not faint. Some days you soar, some days you walk. Some days all you can do is simply stand. And God is present in every one of those moments. Here's a simple thing you can try this week. One moment, choose to slow down on purpose. Maybe it's while pouring coffee. Maybe it's while helping your loved one get dressed. Maybe it's while sitting in the car before going into an appointment. Take a slow breath and say, God, meet me in this moment. You might be surprised how much peace can fit into a single pause. Before we close today, I want to remind you of something important. You don't have to match anyone else's pace. You don't have to be strong every minute. And you don't have to pretend you're okay when really you're not. You just have to keep showing up with the heart you already have. The heart that is doing more good than you could ever realize. Before we close, I want to remind you of this. You are not meant to carry every part of this journey. You are not meant to hold every fear, every emotion, every outcome. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to breathe. You are allowed to let God carry what is too heavy for you. You are doing emotionally hard work, but you are not doing it alone. Thank you for joining me today. I hope something you heard gave you strength for the next step in your journey. Remember, you are doing meaningful work even when no one sees it, and you are not alone. If you'd like to connect or share your caregiving story, you can find me in the Caregivers Gathering Place of Hope on Facebook, a community where you do not have to pretend to be strong all the time. And if you'd like more encouragement, my cookbook on Amazon, Comfort and Care, a caregiver's cookbook, offers both easy recipes and everyday hope. If a part of this episode spoke to you today, I would love to hear from you. Please email me at thecaregiverstable@yahoo.com. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time at The Caregiver's Table.